Konnichiwa!
I'm Himana.
And I'm Yuna.
And we are the
We Are Babes!
So today we're going to talk about our top 5 favorite anime as
kids! Or as little chibis, right?
Tiny. Long time ago.
Kawaii. So, I don't know if you watched this as a kid, but I was obsessed with, like, Sailor Moon. I was totally obsessed with that show. Like, I had the action figures, I had the purse, I had the comb, I had the mirror, like, even the coloring book. I just everything Sailor Moon.
I collected all of the special edition VHS movies.
Oh, I love the show. It was so
Right?
cute. Like the transformation, she's kicking butt, and then she's at school.
You know, I forgot about Sailor Pluto and Neptune. I
Oh,
really
yeah.
liked those 3. Pluto actually, I think, was my favorite.
Oh,
The-
well, why is that?
Just because she could control time.
That's
Like,
pretty dope.
She was great, and she had this long-ass wicked stick weapon key thing.
Key
the
thing.
key of time. It was the key of time.
Keyblade.
But she was just like, yeah, the original Keyblade.
Take that, Sora.
Right?
Eat your heart out. I think I mentioned it before. I liked Sailor Mercury just because she's like the little nerdy one.
Yeah.
She's so cute, so smart with her little blue hair. So cute.
Peeking out.
And I love light blue. That's my favorite color anyway, so it just made sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that. What other shows did you watch?
Let's see. Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my god. Dragon Ball Z. Like, every episode, it's just like, oh no, until next time, Goku's gonna shoot his laser. And then 5 episodes later, he finally does it.
Right? Or he's got to get stronger to be Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan.
Yeah. I know. It just took forever. But it was just so cool in its own way, though, because of how over the top, like, the action was. And the story was actually pretty cool, too, about, like, the androids and aliens.
Yeah.
And Saiyans.
The family, Goku and all of them, like the sun and the sun and the sun.
Gohan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Gohan time.
I mean, there's a couple love stories in there.
Yeah.
But it was one of those, just introduction into, action. But then when it got, too action-y, that's all they did. But then it took, a whole month before.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I don't want to watch
I'm
anymore.
like, alright, these are filler episodes, man. But, what I thought was funny was that Bulma had the hots for Trunks.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, that's your son. That's kind of nasty. Like, no, what are you doing?
Like Back to the Future 2? Or is that
Yeah. It's like, oh, no,
You're
not
my
interested.
mom.
You're my mama. Oh, Okasa. No.
No.
I liked a lot of the Studio Ghibli stuff, and one of my favorites growing up was Castle in the Sky, because of the love, that they had, the guy rescued her from the sky, and he's trying to bring her back. It was so cute, and the music just moved me. I'm sitting there like, oh, tears in my eyes, because it's just so powerful.
It is a very powerful. Studio Ghibli, especially when Miyazaki just pours out some really amazing stories. I just love it.
And he just tugs your heartstrings, especially Grave of the Fireflies. That one made me cry like a baby.
Don't watch that one ever.
It's so sad.
Oh my god. Oh, so sad.
I know. I had to hug my mom after the movie.
I didn't get to see those till later in life, but I love them.
Right, of
I've
course.
seen all of them.
Yeah.
So, except for the newest one that just came out, but that was after Miyazaki retired, so I still haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I haven't either. We should watch that.
Yeah. It's like Wind on the Hill or something.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm.
So, but, I love everything.
I grew up also with Pokemon, and a lot of people are still, really into the series and still love the new one. Pokemon! They still love it! But the thing is I'm only familiar with the first generation.
Yeah.
I never was able to, I guess, fully catch up. I have played the games, but the first generation was my favorite because it's the classics, you can't...
Right.
I feel like, this is Pikachu and Charmander, Charizard. You just can't beat him. Mew was my favorite. The little Mew.
Oh, yeah.
Pink guy. He's just adorable. He's like, Mew. I'm like, oh, he's like a cat. Neko-chan.
The R Rangers? No, what was it?
Team Rocket.
Team Rocket,
Yeah.
yeah. Is it... Make it... We're here for trouble.
And make it double.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I know. They were always just like, oh no, why are they here? The bad guys.
Just give up. Just
Get rid of
give
them.
up.
Yeah. Get out of here.
Yeah. I really liked Fruit Basket.
Oh,
That
Fruits
was one of
Basket
my
was
first
so
ones.
cute. Yeah, definitely. That was like middle school days. Like, I totally shipped Toru and Kyo together because I don't know. Everyone was all for the pretty boy Yuki, but I was just like, man, he's so soft spoken and spoiled ass. Like, I didn't like him. I just like that Kyo had the fire, but you knew that he still loved Toru. Like,
Well,
it was,
yeah,
you know.
exactly. Like, you know that he didn't know at the time, but then you're like, it's gonna happen.
Right? Yeah, he was like, you have the hots for her.
And
Like,
you can tell that Kyo or Yuki just had some like mommy issues. Or
yeah, he was just like all in his own world, and I'm like, go be a pretty boy over there.
Go
Like,
somewhere else.
like you cute though, but you know, I'm
Did you
all
read
for
the
like the
manga?
firing ones. Yeah, the mangas.
Yes.
Those are good.
I was like, because I had
They were
to know the
different.
rest of the story. Oh
Right.
well,
yeah.
it fills in a lot of the story because you're
It's
like,
story gap.
Because
Yeah.
if you watch the manga and you're like, wait a second, there's supposed to be something else there. Like when she meets Momiji,
yeah,
because he's like, do you remember my name? What's my name? The only way that would have happened is if she had met him before, and in the
Right.
manga, she had.
yeah, they explained that
Yes.
in more detail,
Mhm.
and then in the anime, you're just like, what?
Yeah.
Like, how do you know him already?
She knows.
Yeah.
You know she knows your name.
Oh, I liked the cow guy. What is his name? With the black and white hair? Oh, I loved his character. He was just so cool. Like, when he first
Yes.
shows up, he's like, oh, I'm so badass.
And him
And I'm like, yes, you and Kyo fight. And I want to see this.
Same age as Momiji.
Yeah. He was, like, younger.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
I can't either.
Yeah, the cow guy. With black and white hair.
Yeah.
He's so tough.
Kyo.
My friend, actually, we would role play in in high school. And she was Shigure.
Oh.
You know, like, the blue-haired guy. And I was Kyo.
Because
Because I was, like, the hot-tempered one.
You're such a perv.
I know. Such a pervert. Oh my gosh.
And I also really liked Inuyasha.
Oh yeah.
I love the
Inuyasha.
mythology.
Dude, who didn't like Susomu?
Right?
That was like everybody's husband. I was like, ah, he's so slick.
I am my father's son.
No. Ooh. Kind of like how everybody likes Itachi from Naruto, because like Sasuke is just like the angry emo kid, and then Itachi's like the cooler older brother
Yeah.
who kicks his butt.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, like, like he's
I
hot.
forgot about Naruto.
Yeah, Naruto. Oh my gosh, did you see Boruto, the newest
I
movie?
have not yet.
Yeah. It was so good because you know how like everybody has their own ships and like
Yeah.
you know couples that they like. That movie was basically like in honor of everybody's
Aw.
like favorite pairs. So you get to see Hinata and Naruto with their family, and I'm just like, oh, she looks just like her mom. It's so cute. And like Sasuke and Sakura's daughter, and she ends up being Naruto's friend anyway. I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I
this
read
couple.
about it, but I didn't watch it yet. I wanted to. 'cause
Oh,
I
you
just
should.
know It
It's
wrapped up the story really well, they said.
Yeah.
So.
Definitely. There's some mystery in there too. Like, ooh, mysterious
Yeah.
character. Like, who's that? That was good. I also liked Dane Angel. That was one of the first animes that I started with because my friend showed me the manga when I was little, like in 6th grade. She introduced the manga to me. She's like, oh, this is a really cool book. So we sat there and we would like keep, you know, every time the manga would come out, we'd keep excitedly reading it at school. Yeah. And like watching, she bought the box set of DVDs, so we would watch them. And I was in love with Dark, like the thief.
Course.
Yeah, I guess I'm just like, you know, who does it? He's a ladies' man. He's super suave, and Daisuke is like the freaking dork, like super. I don't know. He was just super derp. And Dark was just so hot, like super bishi, bishonen. Oh my gosh. No, my husbando, senpai.
Like Sebastian.
Yeah. Oh my god, yes, Sebastian. He's so freaking hot. Like, even if you don't watch the anime, like Black Butler, you still see his face and you're like, oh, he's pretty freaking hot.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, you can be my butler. Yeah, shoot.
I like a contract.
Yeah. I'll sign, I'll sign a contract.
Have my soul.
My soul's freaking.
Yeah.
Onagashima.
And I prefer Digimon over Pokemon.
Oh, dude.
It was just a very interesting story because, like, there was a reality that was, like, they had their life, but then there was this other reality that was also real.
Yeah,
It
it's
just-
pretty trippy.
and it could cross over at times, like in the movies. So it was just like I really liked it. Like,
Nice.
wasn't allowed to like it at first because my mom was all like, Digimon, digital
Oh,
monsters,
yeah.
demons in your
Yeah.
pocket.
Yeah, my mom had the exact same reaction to Pokemon. She's like, "Don't you know what that means? It stands for pocket monsters."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Mom, like it's not like let me just like the show. It's not even that bad."
Crazy people.
Right.
But I like the stories and the way they grew, and then how even in the next generations they connected. The story flowed. I didn't keep going with the generations, but I don't know. I really liked the story and the way that the Digimon evolved into their next stage. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? Well, I mean, it's nice to have a throwback every now and then, you know, of the animes that we used to watch because they were so awesome. And, you know, it's the start of what we like now. Like, see, we like some more anime shows now.
So many, which you'll hear about.
Yeah,
there's a lot.
in the next videos.
Right? To come.
Stay kawaii.
Yeah, thanks for going down memory lane with us.
For sure.
Stay kawaii.
Stay kawaii.
Woo.